of her prize, but the pigeon is firmly grasped, tucked tidily beneath her tail. In nature's constant process of change, ears of wheat have been transformed into the flesh of a pigeon. It will soon become the blood, bones and muscles of the chicks. With extraordinary delicacy, she scissors tiny morsels of meat and presents them to her young. An immature falcon dares to invade restricted airspace. She actually lands on the cliff itself, a very risky thing to do, even though she may be one of last year's young. The tearsel seems uncertain how to respond. He's torn between conflicting sexual and territorial instincts. Suddenly, his mate hears the trespasser. She hacks at him. He's been caught out, flirting with an intruder. Now he must insist on his territorial rights. With spirited scoops, he drives the young bird into the air. Early July. The chicks are almost 5 weeks old and close to fledging. The adults now spend less time on the ledge, which becomes littered with remains of prey. To satisfy the insatiable demand for protein, hunting becomes full-time. But the parents have to alternate their duties. One must hunt, the other provides air cover. Many hunts now take place near the cliff. The chicks have a grandstand view. The pigeon is still alive. The tearsel bends forward to kill it with his beak by dislocating its neck. The chicks, or irises, are as large as the tearsel now, always hungry and aggressive. Warily he drops the prey and leaves it with them. They're old enough to feed themselves. Screaming past the eyrie, the tearsel encourages the irises to take their first flight. But one mistake could send them plummeting into the sea. Plump, hyperactive, and watching every bird, every movement, they anticipate the big moment. The female flies past the young, trailing a pigeon, enticing them. Finally, one plucks up the courage and takes the first faltering flight towards independence. And then, at the last, it clumsily displaces its mother from her perch. Now she chooses a perch further down the cliff, out of sight of the young, but close enough to monitor their progress. They have discovered their true element. They practice like athletes, sharpening and honing their flying skills. It looks like play, but it has a more serious purpose: to turn them into expert killers. To get his eye in, one indulges in a little target practice, plucking foxgloves. These young birds are continuing the noble line. This year, peregrines are back to above their pre-war numbers. An estimated 1,300 ancestral territories will be occupied. On the verge of independence, this young falcon takes a pigeon from its mother. But he has no experience of handling such a load. He has much to learn. "20 years ago, peregrines faced extinction. But now, once more, the shadow of the falcon crosses the last wildernesses of this crowded island.
Deadly liaisons with the tiger snake in Wildlife on 2 tomorrow at the later time of 1:15. And meet the dog injured by the postman at 8 tonight on BBC One in Vets in Practice.